Are you looking for the best Christmas gift ideas for car lovers? Well, here's our 2019 edition. In this video, we're going to quickly show you 12 of our favorite gifts for car lovers, plus a few bonus ones at the end.
Hello everyone, Michael and Tyler here from MyRod.com, and yep, we're real car guys. We live and breathe this stuff. And I know it's difficult to find a gift for a real car guy, so we thought we'd help you out. We're going to give you some suggestions. You can find links to those suggestions below, and you can go check those out. Now, these are products we use every day. We find them indispensable, and they're an absolute great value. Tyler's going to tell you a little bit about them.
The first thing on our Christmas list is something I recommend to people all the time, and it's one of my favorites. It's the Griot's Garage Dual Action Random Orbital Polisher with 25-inch cable. Don't worry, you won't shoot your eye out with this one, but more importantly, you won't damage the paint on your car with this one because, like I said, this is a dual action random orbital as opposed to a rotary buffer. The rotary buffer is the kind that really only professionals should be using because you could cut through your paint. This is something that's great for beginners, great for anyone, even if you are a professional. This is how I polish my cars. It's going to do a 10 times better job than you could by hand, and it's very easy to use. The next item on our list is this DOS Soundbox Bluetooth speaker. Now, I know this thing is tiny, but believe it or not, in my 5,000 square foot hangar shop here, I rock out with this thing. It sounds awesome. It's extremely affordable. I think it's like $20 or $30. The link is in the description. It sounds great. It's Bluetooth, and I can just jam to my tunes while I'm working on cars. I love it. Next up is this ATD Tools LED wireless rechargeable work light. This is the best work light I've ever used. I've had this light for about 4 years now, and it is still running strong. It's fantastic. Best one I've ever had. I like that it rotates this way. It rotates this way. It has a magnet on the bottom so I can stick this up under a hood or in an engine bay, and it just stays where I need it while I'm working. By far the best shop light I've ever used, and I will continue to use these from now on. Next up, we have this battery tender battery charger. This is something that everyone should have in their garage, and believe it or not, a lot of people don't. Basically, it's just a battery charger. It's great for maintaining the charge on your battery, so if your car sits around for a while, you just leave this hooked up. It's totally safe to do that. It keeps your battery totally topped up and charged and healthy. But say your battery gets low on your car, you can just hook this thing up, and it charges it right back up to where it needs to be, so the next day you're ready to go. Everyone should have one of these in their garage. All right, this next thing is something a lot of people don't even know about, but really everyone should have if you work on cars. And this is the Lang Tools 26-piece thread restore, tap, and die set. So basically what that is for bolts and for bolt threads, this cleans those threads and restores them so that when you're working on a car and you just, a lot of times a bolt will get stuck or doesn't want to go through easily, the nut doesn't want to go on easily over the bolt. This is what you need for that. This cleans out the threads, makes them like brand new, and it just makes your life so much easier. I can't believe I ever went without this. I use this set pretty much every day. Couldn't live without it now in the shop. It's a must-have for me. All right, here's another thing everyone should have. It's a digital multimeter. This is the Innova 3320 auto ranging multimeter. I did a lot of research before I bought this one, and I've used it for years now in the shop. It does everything I need with cars. Any kind of electrical diagnostic thing, this thing does it. This is the way to go. It's extremely affordable, and I love it. All right, this next thing is Adams VRT vinyl rubber trim dressing. So this is for tires, rubber, plastic, anything like that. One of my pet peeves on a lot of cars that I come across and a lot of cars I see at car shows is people use this turtle wax and Armor All stuff on their vinyl, on their tires. It's gross. Please don't buy that stuff. Don't use that stuff. It's slimy, it's way too shiny, it doesn't look right, it gets all over the place, it gets all over your shop and your hands, and you can't get it off. This is the way to go. This stuff makes your tires look perfect, makes them look nice and clean without looking too shiny, gives them a nice deep black color. You're going to use these foam applicators to put it on. I'll include the link in the description for these as well. And this is what I use in the shop. I use it on all our tires, and it works fantastic. And here's another thing that a lot of people don't think about you might need working on cars. It's a headlamp. This is the Black Diamond Spot headlamp. I use these all the time. When you're getting into an engine bay, you're laying down looking up underneath the dash, you wear this headlamp and you can see wherever your hands are working. It's indispensable. I can't believe I didn't think about it for a long time, but once I started using one of these in the shop, I can't live without it now. All right, next up are these Channel Lock 909 wire crimping tools. So this is an extremely high quality tool. It's for crimping electrical butt connectors, insulated and uninsulated, and also for cutting wires. There's a lot of junk tools out there in this category that just don't do a good job. This one is affordable and it's extremely high quality. It's the only one I recommend for the job. And then we have these Stanley metric and American folding hex key tools. Just one of the things I hate is the hex keys just piled up in a little bucket, and you're always trying to find the next size. You pick one up and you think, that looks like the same size I'm using here, and they're totally different sizes. This solves that problem for you. Okay, this tool is great for dusting your car off. It's called a California duster. And I really recommend that if you're going to polish your car or wash your car, you always start by using this to dust the car off. It's nice and gentle on your paint. It's the best way to remove dust from your car. We use them in the shop exclusively. Okay, the last thing on the list here is this Ram Pro flexible magnetic grabber. Ours is really old and beat up, and it's kind of an older version, but what this is great for is when you're working on a car and you drop a bolt or a screw or a nut somewhere and you just can't get your hand down there to get it. This has got a magnet at the end of it, and you just stick it down there, grabs the nut or the bolt or whatever it is you dropped, and pulls it out. I use these all the time. There's a lot of times that this thing has really got me out of a pickle, and you just really need one in the shop. One more bonus item is this Hallmark Christmas ornament, and they do muscle cars. Every year it's a different one. This year I think was 2002, and it's this 1970 Mach 1 Mustang. I'm not sure actually what 2019 is, but I'll put the link in the description for that. These are just really cool. It's kind of a family tradition for us. We get one every year and we put it on this Christmas tree here. We've got all the muscle cars. It's our muscle car Christmas tree. And it's just something cool that I wanted to include with our list for Christmas. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to my dad, and he's going to go over a couple big ticket items.
Well, okay, if there's budget for some big ticket items, let me tell you about my favorite two big ticket items that we have in our shop, and we use them every single day. First, it's a scissor lift. This is a real game changer for us. We absolutely love this thing. The second item would be our big ass fans, the 7-foot big ass fans. We have two of them in our 5,000 square foot hangar. Also a game changer, and we use those every single day. Now, an item that I don't have that maybe I'll be lucky and get for Christmas is this power washer. Everybody needs a power washer, and I'm hoping maybe this Christmas I end up with a power washer.
So let us know in the comments below which one of these items we talked about that you would like to find underneath your Christmas tree. And remember, the reason for the season is Jesus Christ, and it is truly better to give than to receive. So maybe you can think about someone this year that you can bless. Have a Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed our videos, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you can be notified next time we post a video. Thanks for watching. This was our 2019 gift edition.